You're listening to the Just Now podcast, where Monday through Friday we have a moment to just be and dive deep into ourselves and the experience of being alive. I am Dan Uitwel, your host for this podcast, and here is to being alive, because just now is all we have. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to a new moment, a new day, a new episode. A moment for us to just be alive, to feel what it means to be in this moment, to discover more about ourselves. As always, how are you feeling? What emotions are you experiencing? What thoughts are running through your mind? Everything is okay. We don't need to judge it. We don't need to judge how we feel or what thoughts we have. They are all part of us, the good and the bad ones. It's not a matter of trying to get rid of the negative and hold on to the positive. It's a matter of seeing that there is negative within us, but we don't need to act upon it. It's understanding that we have the power, the strength, the possibility to make that decision, because we are both the positive and the negative, but have a chance right now to choose which one we want to follow. I want to invite you to take a moment to check in with yourself, to feel what it means for you to in this moment be alive. Just now, what did you feel? Just now I felt silent, but also a bit silent but active. I think that's the right way to describe it. Finding yourself in a place where you don't really have any thoughts, but neither really can identify how you feel. And I used to stress out when that happened, because we're so used to thinking and having thoughts, but also feeling things and identifying those, giving them a name, labeling them. But often I find myself in this place where I can just sit and really don't need to identify anything, don't really need to think, and I can just be present. And I've been struggling with this along the way because it's uncomfortable. It's frightening. But just now, a few moments ago this morning, I sat down to meditate. I always just thought that when I got this desire to get up to move, or when I felt uncomfortable in the meditation, I would just get up. But this morning I sat with it and realized that this discomfort I'm feeling, and I feel in more parts of my life as well, comes from a fear. And I dove into it, embracing it, letting it wash over me, because I feel that that's the best thing we can do. To let fear and everything we feel wash over us. I'm reading this book. It's called Dune. And it's a fiction book, but in the first few pages there's this poem, this short piece of writing that is about fear, that tells the reader that fear is something we should let wash over us. We should allow it to fill us, and we shouldn't try to get rid of it, shouldn't try to force into it. We should allow fear to wash over us. And by allowing it to wash over us, it will destruct what was, what is, and will show us a path where nothing is left but us. The I, the true self, or the one that's not identified with body or mind. And reading that came at exactly the right time. When I went through this and thought about all the things I am afraid of. Afraid of failure, afraid of discomfort, afraid of the judgment of my parents, afraid of never making it, and that list can go on. There's so many things I am afraid of. But I let everything wash over me. I let everything come to me. And I find myself more and more in this empty road, where nothing is left but me. I do not fear many of these things I just told you. That doesn't mean I forced away the fear, or I suddenly became courageous. I just allowed the fear to wash over me. When we allow the fear to wash over us, and we go through what we fear in our minds, we see what will happen, we play through it. We see that there's nothing to fear. That in the end, everything will be alright. That even death isn't something to be feared. That it's just a new adventure beyond something we don't know. So allow fear to wash over you. Play through the memories that you fear. Play through the possible outcomes that you wish that wouldn't happen. By doing that, you set yourself free. Free to do it anyway, or free to quit. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you're free now. Free to take action, the right action, that's not inspired by fear, but inspired by love. To see that when we fear, it's completely okay to be scared. We can love ourselves when we're scared, and when we love ourselves when we are scared, we make the load lighter for ourselves. And in the end, we will free ourselves from fear, because we've become love. And we see that love doesn't push away fear. It doesn't condemn it, doesn't hate it. That's not what love is. Love embraces it, welcomes it home, lets it wash over us. And from that, it finds peace. It finds the calm in the storm. And it will have cleared the road for us, leaving a clear path of where we should go, where we want to go. When that happens, we've set ourselves free. Because today we leave, we have a chance to fall in love every moment again. Let's make the most of it. I want to thank you for listening to this episode of the Just Now podcast. This podcast is part of Today I Lived, a brand and lifestyle focused on falling in love with life. Through short stories, videos and audio, we will continue to understand ourselves each day. So if you want to start falling in love with your life, follow along this journey of being alive. Check the links in the description to find out where you can find Today I Lived. I hope to see you there. And for now, always remember that today you live. Make the most of it.